All right, people, welcome back. Welcome back indeed. Okay, so this is my base walkthrough for my Sky Odyssey private world that I've been doing. Um, oh, it is still currently running. This is my Sky Odyssey world. So, there hasn't been many changes over here. It's still my chicken uh, area where I've been doing a lot of the chicken stuff. Seems to be a common thing in my worlds. Always has the chickens. Um, I have adjusted these levers because this one used to just shoot down so many darn chickens that my game couldn't keep up and it kept crashing. This one does the moderate, like these four right here, so it's a lot easier. So since I was crashing my game all the darn time, I actually had to come up here, poke a hole, and disconnect the rest of these. Because from here all the way over to here are those the auto placers, which I use those to drop chickens. And then there's like a huge conveyor that just shoots them down and drops them down a chute. That drops them into the kill zone. And yeah, it was producing so many chickens that it was actually freezing my game quite a bit. That's my emerald production, which is doing well. And these are like literally just boxes of chickens ready to get sent to the slaughter. And what one of those switches does is it just activates a pipe that automatically pipes the chickens into here instead of into these boxes, and those get sent up there to be dropped down the chute to get killed. The other switch just opens up and lets these boxes empty into the placers that are here, drop straight down into the kill chute. It's a pretty simple setup, and I've just gone nuts with these lanterns just because I kept having things spawn. Let's see. Back to the bridge. I have recently gotten myself these wither skeleton seeds and just been letting them build up, and because I've been needing the wither skulls for projects. And I've also recently gotten myself into a little bit, very little, of the Botania. That used to be my big go-to mod for my fun. Uh, I've actually shrunk down my spawner. I used to actually have it all the way out to like right about here-ish or so on either side and including backwards. So it was just a monster of a building because it was well up to the corners of this one on either side and the same farther back. And it was actually producing more mobs than my stuff can keep up with. So I was just having so much difficulty, let alone it was lagging my game out completely. It was just crash. So I had to turn off mob spawning for the longest time just to deal with that. Now, like on my other uh, file, my Let's Play file, I've built this. This particular setup right here is just something I did to pump power into this thing. But this is my uh, mob replicator. So let's just go ahead and do it with this. Go in, drop down. Oh, that's right. I was doing zombie villagers not too long ago. Then I can just go and flick this switch. And I got pigs. And I can always swap it back and out. Yay for night vision. Okay, and then I can just dump EMC in here, get these things powered up, which they'll pump juice over there. And then I got my uh, experience drum that gets turned into essence, and then that gets pumped over there to be used. I'll leave you guys there for now. And more or less all the essence. Let's head over to the house. My old armors. Decent display area for now. I have my experience currently pumping straight into these. Then I have this set up. The gargantuan drum used to sit here. And this is where I was doing all my upgrades for my dark steel and ender steel armor. I've actually adjusted the size of this wall specifically so I could deal with all these chickens and seeds that keep cropping up through those loot bags. And it's one of the reasons why in my Let's Play I adjusted the way the storage room was going to be. It's actually going to have a full wall for this. And that's for the wither skulls, obviously. And yeah, that's my cut, simple, dry storage system for the time being. I might adjust it. It depends on how I feel day to day. Random other stuff. Let's see. What else? Oh, I was producing so much EMC at one point because I had a roof upstairs just full of that. My bags. Oh, I set this up. This is something interesting. You'll hear it on the other side. It's actually, I shrunk my chicken, or my kitchen. I shrunk my chicken. Nope, shrunk my kitchen, and, let's go ahead and use this. And right here, I got all the users, and I got, the chickens that, produce those, EMC drops. When did that? I don't want to know. But yeah, they're producing the EMC drops or the experience drops, and those get used, get dumped over to here, and so I can produce passive EMC if I don't have my mob farm on. God darn it! There we go. These doors are annoying, and yeah, I could just flick that on and starts that up. I'll probably do something similar over there. Upstairs, that's right. I forgot. This is more or less my mob farm storage solution. I have each one of these are all hooked up to the same box over by my mob spawner, and it dumps it all down into here. Each one more or less is just pulling it down so it can keep up. And I could probably cut it down to 2, maybe 3 of these. But this keeps up just fine at the moment. And the extra ones were for the when it was a lot bigger. And then those get dumped over here. The emeralds get dumped in here. Anything else gets dumped over here. The loot boxes get dumped over here, pushed through here, or in the case of the legendaries, through here. Legendary stuff gets dumped up here. I've been sorting it out, deciding what I want to keep. Took the extra pet things and modified them into these. And then this used to get so full of all those seeds and stuff that's the reason I made the extra drawers downstairs. And this is specifically for the grinder balls things. grinding balls. Back to my storage area. Let's see. And this is a relatively recent setup. Oh, there's my current miners. Because I got flight before I got these going, so I decided to stick them underneath, which they are currently connected to my vibrant capacitors on the inside of my structure. And this is where my ore processing is going on currently. They go in here, get crushed down. Anything that doesn't need to goes EMC. Everything that gets processed into the dust gets pumped through here, which these are really new because I got into doing the inferium on here so I can get the big old furnaces that work really well. And I've been recently pulling up all my projects and moving them into my new structure. And then of course that gets dumped into EMC as well, back over this direction. So it's slowly building up EMC over here. Not that I actually need it, because I can produce as much as I want. These are just minor projects for stuff. I was aiming to get this to do something, but I can't figure out how to work the quiver. I think it's only for that particular mod's uh, arrows, or I mean bows. Toss the pig back in there. All right. Now this is my inferium setup, so I can get as much inferium as I want. Not that I really need to worry about, because that's producing some good bit, and I think my mob spawner's producing a good bit too. Oh, that one's getting up there too. I'll have to swap those around and get all the inferium dealt with. Eventually I'm going to have to find a way to get them all pushed into the same area. But what I do is take 3. I've been going only 3. Oh, that's why she's having a slow time right now. She's having trouble processing. Must have tossed a few too many emeralds in there. Let's just go ahead and dispose of some of the excess, so that she might be able to get back up in there. But what it'll do is kind of like the EMC duping that I was doing on my other game. EMC in here produces a lot of the ore. The ore comes here, gets duped as much as possible through these and the sag mill. That gets dumped over here. This does the thing with the essences, producing the insanium essences, which I don't have nearly enough of at the moment, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't really need the insanium essence. These are just boxes from all the random projects I had scattered about that, yeah. So in here, this is my deep mod that I've been working on. And I recently went and fought the Ender Dragon to get these 3 all at self-aware. Which, thankfully enough, I can actually do all 3 at once rather than doing one at a time. And they've all been dumping over here. so I can get as many of these. This is something I learned. And toss that in there and pick something like, let's say I want some of this. And I get a couple bottles of Dragon's Breath. And I can actually pump some of these in there. And that's why I currently got these just producing it. And thankfully enough, these aren't ones that you have to keep going back and getting more of right here. It's only these that get used up. They're like one-time use things. But currently I don't really need stuff off of them. But I'm eventually going to get all these and get them their own little machines and they'll produce, and then I can go over and get the specific drops from the stuff if I need them. Or if I just want to waste them. I got my paint machine set up so I can put what I want are the conduits here or whatever I'm going to get item here, and then it paints them. Then I got my auto chisel set up. It's real simple. Let's see what else. I was doing a lot with the brewing. I was trying to mod out my arrows like I was talking here, because if you type in arrows, there's all these extra arrows and stuff like that. And one of the big ones I was trying to get was where is it? Up, up, up. Alright, people. I'm back. I'm sorry my game decided it didn't want to be doing its thing. But what I was trying to say is I was trying to get it to use these potions of what is it called? Instant damage to make my arrows into instant damage arrows. And for some reason it only takes these little potion bottles, which I don't know how to do. So I gave up on that because I got into Draconic Evolution. This setup is recent, but I got all the way up to the Draconic Fusion injectors and got myself some Draconic weapons, which make killing the dragon a lot easier, which is the whole reason I got the dragon stuff down here. What else? Oh, my initial power choice was magmatic dynamos, and a lot of them. These are actually going to go away because I don't need this. This is how I decided to get lava. It is the mechanical users dropping eggs and the fluid collectors collecting the lava as the lava eggs were pushed out, used, and turned into lava, and then that gets pumped up to there. In the case of these drums, excess that's not being used by these gets pumped into the drums, and yeah. Wait, some of these aren't getting lava. Oh, you pain in the butts. Oh well, it doesn't matter. This is gonna likely get cleaned up and got out of the way. And I might keep one of these, like a single line of these going. Maybe, yeah, maybe a single line of them. Just to help cut down on the FPS killing. Just like stick it over in the corner so I got lava production. For whatever lava production use I got. As it is, I got a lot of lava going. What else do I... Oh, I've been to the end and the nether. The Nether is nothing special. I'm actually planning on doing the Wither battles in here. Similar to how my other game I did the big old chickens, I figure I might as well do the withers inside the wither, or nether. And I'm just going to build out a big old box for them. And I'll probably do multiples at the same time. Main thing that's keeping me from doing that right now is the lack of wither skeleton skulls. Which is the whole purpose of these plants. And there's my stuttering again. Yeah, it's the whole purpose of these. Is get as much of this stuff and turn it into skulls as possible. Which I got a few other skulls laying around. It's not time to go and kill a, I want to say it's somewhere around 300, no, not 300, couple hundred of the withers. It's not that time yet. I'm gonna keep working on collecting all these and getting all that good. And eventually I'll find all the uses for all this stuff and get going. What else? End. That's right. Haven't been taking you guys to my end yet. It's nothing special once again. Spawned in, killed the dragon, which this bow makes it way easier. I don't even need to worry about destroying these pillars when I'm doing it. And I just left a piston because the egg's been dropping right here. So I just hit the piston with a redstone torch, get the egg. Not that I really need it, but why not? But yeah, the 4 crystals, good to go. And then as soon as the dragon spawns in, I just have like a row of arrows and I just let loose and just destroys the darn thing. I have been through one of the portals. Not sure which one. I have gone through this as well. And gone all the way to the end of it. And destroyed the crater, or the obsidian thing in the middle. I thought it was going to produce something else, but doesn't really matter too much. What else? Oh, I didn't realize those stuck all the way down here. There's a lot of these crystals down here. That's something I'm going to need to get into. I need to do a little witchery and magic thing for Britannia as well. I don't know, maybe make a witch hut. Which that's actually something I want to get into before I get too far into the tech and stuff. Is I want to try to do some more magic stuff on my other Let's Play files. What else is there? I did do a, I don't think it matters too much. Let's go ahead and dig down here. Doesn't seem to do too well. Probably could have moved it close to the top. Where is it? There it is. I'm wondering if the dragon might have damaged these. But, actually, I think he has. Yeah. Because it used to have, a chest and stuff here, but I guess it did some damage. Because I saw it fly through the ground a couple of times. Oh well, doesn't really matter. The room was, pointless anyways. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and, yeah, it definitely destroyed the darn things. Only real reason that's where those went. Okay. Let's toss those up there. Look through them later. But, only real reason I did this was when I was getting the egg, it kept getting attacked so damn much by the Enderman, pardon the language, that I, decided I just wanted to have the Enderman, when they get close to me, get teleported away. And it kind of worked. I just think I made it too easy for the dragon to come after the darn thing. Now I got extra hole. There we go. And, yeah, I think that's, pretty close to being everything. Oh, oh, oh. There's my room. Alright, let's, go ahead and dump these off upstairs. Let's see. Oh, I did grab a handful of villagers while I was doing all the, villagery, or the, messing around up there. It's one reason why I got zombie villagers. I was gonna make a small, villager thing. So I could, go ahead and drop a villager, see what they got, trade with them if I want to, pick them back up, toss them in there. I was thinking about doing a bunch of zombie villagers and turning them, but I haven't really got into it too much. Here you can't play with their jobs or anything. But as it is, I'm getting plenty of EMC and stuff from this. And I'm getting plenty of EMC from there. And this is producing everything I need. So, yeah. I think that my next goal for this one is to start working more with the seeds and also the Botania stuff. It's, yeah, mystical agriculture, the seeds, thaumaturgy. Is witchery in here? I don't think witchery is it? No, I don't see witchery. So, yeah. Make a thaumaturgy tower with a small fields area around it. Maybe over here. Or over here and do my botania on the ground and thaumaturgy in the tower. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the liking and sharing that we keep talking about. Comment, follow if you really want to, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Bye.